it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
The give is to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
McCarthy off the play fake. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
And the Patriot first down.
They'll throw with May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That is knocked away and incomplete. The coverage, excellent. And the gadget play is foiled. Andrew Van Ginkel right there to break it up.
And 10 yards.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. The tight end Henry here in motion. To throw, it's May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They run once more with Henderson. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
10-yard line. 1st and goal, New England.
Throwing here is May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To the air, May. And it's caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air with McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jawan Jennings there to make the grab. And the Vikings have retaken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Vikings 13, Patriots 8.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Here's May. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and 8.
Brought down at his 49-yard line. A 1-yard pickup. Brings up
On play action, McCarthy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. The throw's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down after a short pickup. So they take a big chance there. And the result, a modest gain. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Travion Henderson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots.
May going to try to throw for it.
Conversion.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
That keeps the score. Patriots 14, Vikings 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Here's McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Third down at 6.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
On play action. Now McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
4th down. Here's May. That's to his running back, complete. There he goes again. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
From the shotgun, it's May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Back at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
They'll throw with May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
McCarthy off the play fake. This is caught by Addison.
And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
on the ground again, it's Mason. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The objective there. I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Up the middle, Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
To the air with McCarthy.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Third and goal, McCarthy. That is intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Pats are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
This is first and 10.
5-yard line.
Back to throw.
We'll swing this out to Henderson.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. May going to give it to Henderson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Short gain, but that's 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
And it's third down.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
They'll look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
To Dobbs, and he hauls it in.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. First and 10.
He's back to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
At the Vikings 40-yard line.
Here's second down.
Back to throw.
They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot first down.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield with one final